The Black church then has to be prophetic. It has to be prophetic in the way that it has.
You were whining 9 minutes ago about how prophecy and people are anti-Black, so shut up.
Has historically been, but for years now, maybe has fallen by the wayside in some ways, which is the reason why so many people are leaving the church, because there isn't a prophetic component.
Yes, I would leave any church that aligns with you and you. Do you know why people would leave that church? Because it's stupid. It's stupid and it's anti-Christian. And you have sat here and compared yourself to the Almighty. Yeah, I would leave any church where this woman who looks like this is comparing herself to the Almighty.
Think about this.
When you say prophetic, what do you define that for those who may be unfamiliar?
When I say prophetic, I mean looking from a supernatural perspective into the future and speaking those things that are not as though they were.
As though they were. Hallelujah.
As though they were. So being able to look into the future and saying,
well,
okay,
in the future is a prophetic. Well, let me do some prophecy for these people again. Ebony Janice will never prosper in the name. You will never ever succeed. I pray. I prophesy that the Lloyd Daniels favorite show goes off the air, but the videos still stay up, so I have plenty of content to react to. I prophesy that Ebony Janice's white Christian nationalist view of this imagination actually comes to fruition and actually comes to America, because it would be funny as heck for her greatest fears to come here. I prophesy that everything that Ebony Janice and Lauren Daniels favors has prophesied that will come true, that they will target all these people will actually come true, that the laws that they fear most will come true, and that their greatest fears and dreams of what will happen will come true, and that all of their dreams that they dream, amen, will never happen. Anything that they want to happen never happens. Never, ever. That's my prophecy. I'm speaking it into existence. You can play at that game. We'll just be yapping into the void, because that doesn't work.
Very prophetic thing to say, because if we were to look based on the way that policy is being enacted, right, there's so many people who are basically.
I prophesy that your policy is being enacted succeeds, and every weapon that comes out to take you two down prospers. Every single one, everyone.
Saying we're on our way back to Jim Crow or worse. You know, there's so much.
Yeah, send them back. I prophesy, send them back. Yep. Send them back. That's my prophecy. And look, when this gets clipped and this goes viral, I will not apologize. I will not apologize. I am fed up with these people. I have spent, how long is this episode? 50 minutes listening to you people yap, and I am tired, and I'm almost done with you people. I don't care. We're going insane here. I have actually spent 90 minutes, because before this, I listened to your voice for 40 minutes. So for every sound that's under my voice, every person that's under my voice, I prophesy that you people, every weapon will prophesy. Everything that you feel will happen. Amen.
Fear mongering, and we talk about this probably every single time we talk about
fear mongering. I pray that your fear mongering comes to fruition.
I say I don't believe that it is a time for us to be afraid. I believe that our elders and our ancestors have given us information
this is
about
a time
what we should be doing in these times.
Yep. No, you have a spirit of fear. I prophesy that you give them a spirit of fear, that they are scared, deathly afraid of everything, that every weapon that comes against them, not a real weapon, people, okay, that's a Bible verse, but not a real weapon that comes against them prospers, and that their show goes off the air. I prophesy that all the people at MSNBC that they like go off the air. I prophesy that Don Lemon will go off the air.
Remaining in our softness, remaining seated, going into stealth mode a little bit, getting offline, gatekeeping more, stop telling all our business, taking care of ourselves, having meals together. You know.
Yes, I prophesy. Go offline. Amen. Yeah, okay. Actually, no. Let that one prosper. Please go off. Please shut up. Please don't tell your business to everybody. Look, your IQs of 70 and 67 are remarkable. We don't need to hear it. We don't need to see it. Yes, go offline. Amen. I prophesy that happens. 2 hands up for this one. 2 hands up.
You know, sharing the tomatoes that I'm growing in the backyard with the neighbors, right? Like, those are the things that we should be
doing.
Yeah,
I prophesy that those tomatoes die. I prophesy that you have to pick those tomatoes with your bare hands. I prophesy.
Because we have survived everything. We will survive.
And I pray, and I pray that your stops. And like not stops being annoying, not dying. I don't condone death on anyone. Also, this doesn't work. Okay, me waving my arms around like this or saying I prophesy doesn't get doesn't magically get something. Because if that actually worked, I would be sitting here prophesying and praying literally on your downfall. I'd be praying for $1 million. I prophesy for $1 million. Amen.
Survive this time, and so the Black church has to be prophetic in this moment to look at what it looks like and to look into the future and say, Black people are still there, we are still there, and this is what we're going to do to make sure that
I prophesy that every weapon against you genuinely prospers. I prophesy that your plans fail. I mean, in fact, we should have a prayer meeting right now. Just pray some imprecatory psalms against them. God stop them. Amen. They must be stopped. This idiocy must be stopped. And this episode must be stopped because it's almost been an hour. God bless and save America from these idiots who seek to destroy this country, these idiots who seek to destroy every other race of this. I pray that they fail. I pray that their fake pseudo blacktivist religion fails, I pray that they fail to infiltrate the churches. I pray that men and women of God rise up and destroy them. I pray that every weapon against them prospers.